Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Z93 Basketball, KLKC Radio, Lady Vikings here at Mulvane High School, part of the T-Bird Classic. The Lady Vikings will take on the Mulvane Wildcats here in the first game of this three-game tournament. And they're doing the starting lineups as we speak, and I'll run down those with you in just a second. And we have the Lady Vikings come into the game 0-1. The Lady Wildcats come into the game 1-0 as they beat Kingman on Saturday night. Lady Vikes fell to the Girard Trojans last Friday night. So the starters for the Mulvane Wildcats will be number 0, Juliana Holman, 5'2" sophomore. Number 3, Brittany Peschel, who's a 5'5" sophomore. Number 4, Kinley Kendrick, a 5'7" senior. 5'6" sophomore Haley Inslee, and a 5'6" senior Kylie Schwenke. The Lady Vikings will start senior Braylon Hinman Mitchell, senior Cadence Ball, sophomore Heidi Schultz, junior Alex Stoneberger, and sophomore Ayana Robertson. So Lady Vikes with a couple of seniors, Lady Wildcats with a couple of seniors in their lineup. So we are about ready for the opening tip here at Mulvane High School, and the tip goes to the Lady Vikings. Alex Stoneberger will control it, gets it to Hinman Mitchell, now to Schultz. Now it is stolen, and here comes the Lady Wildcats, Juliana Holman, and it is knocked out of bounds by Stoneberger. So 7:47 right off the bat here in the first quarter. The Lady Wildcats with the ball underneath their own basket. So Brittany Peschel, the sophomore guard, inbounds. She gets it inbounds to number 12, Haley Inslee, for an easy basket. And it's 2-0 Wildcats here in the early going. Robertson. They get it down low to Hinman Mitchell, back out to Robertson. Robertson in the paint and scores it. To Ayana Robertson with the first bucket for the Lady Vikes. 2-2, 7:25 first quarter. And the three-pointer on the way, off the mark. And here is a three-pointer off the mark again. And here comes Robertson. Quick left to 4 to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell in, layup missed. And here comes the Lady Wildcats with the travel, but they don't call it. And they get a layup on the other end by Juliana Holman. 4-2 Lady Wildcats. And now Heidi Schultz with it, back to Robertson. Stoneberger, back to Schultz. Up to Cadence Ball in the corner. Kicked all the way across Stoneberger. Now Robertson almost traveled. Now Hinman Mitchell is going to take a shot, and it's good. Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets her first basket. 4-4. Tie game, 6:29 to play first quarter. Tony Fuentes here along with Drew Fuentes taking care of my live stream for me. And here comes the Lady Vikes after a miss by the Wildcats. Cadence Ball trying to get it quickly up the floor and throws it out of bounds. And Lady Wildcats will so here comes the Lady Wildcats. And here comes the Lady Wildcats. Kicked it back out to the top of the key. And three-pointer on the way. No good off the heel. And here comes Robertson. And kicked it back out. Schultz for a three. And it's good. Heidi Schultz gives the Lady Vikes a 7-4 lead at the 5:36 mark here in the first quarter. And Mulvane point guard Brittany Peschel kicks it to the corner. They're trying to get it out inside, knocked out of bounds. Schultz knocked it out of Peschel's hand. So 5:18 to play first quarter. Lady Vikes lead 7-4. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Kick it back out for a three. On the way, and no good air ball. It should not have reset the shot clock, but they did. And now Peschel with it. And now a missed shot and rebounded by the Lady Vikes. Cadence Ball with it. Here comes Cadence. Stoneberger tries to get it inside, nobody there. Now Schultz with the steal, and it's going to be a jump ball, and possession will go to the Lady Wildcats. So 4:47 to play first quarter, 7-4 Vikings with a 3-point lead. A 2-point basket by Hinman Mitchell, 2-point basket by Robertson, and a 3-pointer by Schultz to give us our 7 points here in the first quarter. Peschel to bring it down the court for the Lady Wildcats. 4:44 to play first quarter and counting. Kicks it out to Swanky. Now all the way back across the court. Now skip pass all the way across again. Driving the baseline was Kinley Kendrick for a basket. 7-6. Lady Vikes with a 1-point lead. 4:19 to play. Freshman Brenna Kramer has checked into the game for the Lady Vikes. And we're going to get a 10-second call as the Lady Vikes didn't get across half court. So that'll be a turnover on the Lady Vikes. 4:12 to play first quarter. 7-6, Lady Vikes with a 1-point lead. Wildcats haven't really been able to get it inside much. They've just been going around the perimeter mostly. Peschel with it up top. Gets it to Holman. Kicks it all the way across. Drew, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Peschel for a three. In and out, no good. Stoneberger with the rebound. Now it is stolen by Kendrick. So here comes the Lady Wildcats back on offense. And nearly thrown away. In the corner for Kendrick. Back up top to Inslee. Now Peschel with the back up top. Lady Vikes defense has been pretty good here. They're playing a really good 2-1-2 zone defense. And they're going to, that should have been a travel. Now Peschel for a three is no good. And ball lets it go out of bounds. So Lady Vikes ball with a 7-6 lead.
Back into the game for Parsons, Heidi Schultz.
Brenna Kramer with it. Gets it up court. All the way to, it should have been a travel. In and out, no good. Lady Vikes still with the 7-6 lead. And now Hinman Mitchell drives. And they're going to say the basket does not count. They're going to say the foul was on the floor before the basket.
Mulvane foul number 24, Caitlin Paul. Her first personal. It's the first team foul.
And Hinman Mitchell, the inbounds for the Lady Vikes, needs to get it in. And it is stolen by the Lady Wildcats. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Layup is good by Brittany Peschel. So that's the fourth Mulvane Wildcat to score in the game. Lady Vikes throw it up ahead. And they're going to say a foul.
Mulvane foul number 15.
Foul on Swanky.
It's her first personal. It's the second team foul.
So Lady Vikes trail 8-7. 2:21 to play first quarter. They get it inbounds to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell all the way to the basket. And they're going to call a foul this time on Juliana Holman. That's her first.
Foul number 0,
And Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. Needs to get it in. Goes off of the Wildcats' foot. So the inbounds for Parsons one more time under their own basket. 2:17 to play first quarter, 8-7. Lady Vikes with a narrow lead. Ayana Robertson with the basket. Lady Vikes with a 9-8 lead now. Quickly up the court go the Wildcats, but they lose it. Here comes Hinman Mitchell. All the way up, and it's stolen. Stolen by Swanky. Now Swanky trips, and here comes the Lady Vikes again. And they throw it up court, and it's probably going to be out of bounds off the Lady Vikes. So we got a timeout, Lady Vikes. So 30-second timeout, so we're just going to keep it here.
I think both teams just kind of need to slow it down. It kind of got sloppy there that last probably 2 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. We are having some difficulties on the radio side. I'm going to try to call back in. So you might hear me talking to the radio station here for just a second. So we're going to see if we can get patched back in on the radio side. So, Karen, can you hear me? All right, here comes the Lady Wildcats coming up the floor. It is Peschel, the sophomore point guard. Gets it all the way across to Holman. Now it's stolen by the freshman for the Vikes. And she is fouled. Brenna Kramer is going to go to the line to shoot two. It'll be the first free throws of the game for either team. So Lady Vikes lead 9-8. 1:35 to play first quarter. And freshman Brenna Kramer at the line to shoot two. And the first free throw is just short. So Lady Vikes got one more free throw coming. 1:35 to play first quarter. And this tournament is 3 games. The Lady Vikes will play tonight. We'll play Thursday night at home against Wichita Collegiate, and then Saturday versus Towanda Circle. So Kramer's second free throw is good, so 10-8. Lady Vikes with a 2-point lead. 1:26 and counting to go first quarter. Now Kendrick with it up top. She gets it off to Holman. To Peschel. And they're going to call a foul on Heidi Schultz. And that'll be her first one.
Parsons foul number 2, Heidi Schultz. It's her first personal. It's the first team foul.
Kind of a weak foul.
Back onto the floor for the Wildcats.
Didn't seem like it seemed like there's been a lot more on other possessions, but it was right in front of the referee, and he called a foul on Schultz. And there's Peschel. Peschel gets it across. And no good on the shot. And now here comes Hinman Mitchell. And Hinman Mitchell is, I thought she was fouled, but they just say it was out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Vikings. 10-8 Lady Vikings. 54.9 seconds. Heidi Schultz gets it to Cadence Ball. Hinman Mitchell with it. Hinman Mitchell gets it down low to Kramer. Kramer puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound. Back up, no good. And now Lady Wildcats with it. Down to 35 seconds to go first quarter. And now Peschel with it. And here comes a new person into the game, just missed a shot there. That was a Wildcat that I don't have in the scorebook. And here's Peschel with the steal. And Peschel all the way, missed the layup. Missed shot again on the putback. Here comes Ayana Robertson to Kramer. Kramer gets in the paint. No good, gets her own rebound. And putback is good. Brenna Kramer with the big basket as the first quarter comes to an end. 12-8 Lady Vikings at the end of the first quarter. Let's take a 1-minute break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes, Drew Fuentes doing the live stream. We are at Mulvane High School. Lady Vikes with a 4-point lead, 12-8. Here in the second quarter as it gets started. Now a steal by the Lady Wildcats, and here comes Peschel. Peschel gets to the paint, kicks it back out to Kendrick. Now a near steal by Schultz. And Inslee with the ball back up top. Now Peschel with it on the wing. And now we have Brenna Kramer with the steal, and it's poked out of bounds.
Kendrick onto the floor for the Wildcats.
And now Lady Vikes will inbound at 7:17 to play second quarter, 12-8.
Stoneberger also checks in.
Lady Vikes with a 4-point lead. And now they get it inbounds to Stoneberger. And here's Brenna Kramer with it. Kramer gets it poked out of bounds by Peschel. So Lady Vikes will maintain the possession. 7:08 to play, second quarter. 24 on the shot clock. Stoneberger has it in the backcourt. He's going to bring it up, guarded by Holman. And now Stoneberger's going to need some help. He's going to get a 5-second call. And now it is nearly stolen out of bounds. Lady Vikes are going to have to quickly go. And Cadence ball for a three. In and out, no good. Here comes the Lady Wildcats. Now Kendrick with it in the corner. Kicks it back out up top. And now Lady Wildcats is kicking it around. Now Peschel for three. No good. Rebound to Cadence ball. 6:18 to play second quarter. They're going to call a double dribble. And the Lady Wildcats will get the ball back.
Anna Robertson and Heidi Schultz check in for the Vikings.
Schultz and Robertson check back in for the Lady Vikes. Now Kendrick gets it to Holman. Now Holman with it. Back up to Kendrick. Now Peschel down low and stolen by Robertson. Robertson nearly loses it out of bounds. And now it is knocked out of bounds. And if it's what I think it is, they're only got 1 second to get it across half court. If that's right, Drew, what do you think?
I'm not sure. I think they
Well, they did 26 seconds. So.
Yeah.
But they're showing They got to go. They got to get across court, and they didn't get it. Now still by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Vikes having trouble. And that's a walk. Now missed three-pointer. Now Pestle with the offensive board. 5:23 to play second quarter. 12-8. Lady Vikes with a 4-point lead. And now made basket by Caitlin Paul. 12-10 Lady Vikes. 5:03 to play second quarter. So Robertson needs to get it across. Lexi Jones with it. And the Vikings trying to get a timeout, and they wouldn't give it to him.
Jump ball, Mulvane basketball.
So they got a jump ball possession
Parsons, Britta Kramer.
to the Lady Wildcats.
Alex Stoberger for the Wildcats. Sophia
So
Comer
12-10.
and Kelly Schwinke check in.
Vikings with a 2-point lead. Pestle. To Inslee. That was Schwanke for a three. 13-12 Lady Wildcats now. Lady Wildcats pressure is intense. Lady Vikes get it underneath. Cadence Ball missed shot. Now Hinman Mitchell fighting for the rebound. And here comes Pestle. Quickly up to Kendrick. Missed shot. Goes out of bounds off Lady Vikes. So Lady Vikes trail 13-12. 4:15 to play. Second quarter. So Lady Wildcats the inbound. And here comes Robertson for the Lady Vikes underneath. Missed shot. And we got 4:01 to play second quarter. Braylon Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. He gets it into Robertson. Robertson in the paint. Puts it up. And in and out, no good. Pestle with the rebound. Here comes Pestle. Pestle with the little bump. No call. And they're going to say out of bounds off the Lady Wildcats. The Lady Vikes take a timeout. They trail 13-12. Let's take a 30-second break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Wanda Circle, and I'm not 100% on that game time, so I know we'll play at some point on Saturday. I'm guessing it would be the later afternoon game, but I'm not for sure. The Lady Vikes with the possession. Stoneberger gets it back to Robertson. Robertson up the court. Now Ball with it. Hinman Mitchell in the paint. Fouled. He is fouled by Haley
Mulvane foul
Inslee.
number 12, Haley Inslee. That's her first personal. It's the first team foul second quarter.
So Braylon Hinman Mitchell will go to the free throw line. First free throw up and no
Shooting
good.
for Parsons is Braylon Mitchell.
Second free throw is good. The Lady Vikes tie it up 13-13 here in the second quarter.
For the Wildcats, Juliana Holman.
So Brittany Peschel, the sophomore point guard, will bring it up for the Lady Wildcats. And now they kick it all the way across and stolen. Hinman Mitchell quickly down court. Braylon gets it knocked. I thought it was out of bounds off the Wildcats, but they're going to say it was off Braylon. So 3:18 to play. Tie ball game here in the second quarter. Peschel with it up top. Now back over to Holman. Holman kicks all the way across to Kendrick. Now in the paint, turnaround jumper, no good. Freshman Brenna Kramer comes out with the rebound. Here comes Alex Stoneberger. Stoneberger layup, good. Alex Stoneberger with the big basket. 15-13, Lady Vikes 2-point lead. 2:44 second quarter. Now Lady Wildcats passing around the perimeter. Skip pass across. And now the sophomore point guard takes a three-pointer, no good, but a rebound. Put back is no good, and here comes Cadence Ball. Quickly up to Kramer. And it's going to stay with the Lady Vikes as it's knocked out of bounds
Ball back onto the floor for
by the Lady
Wildcats.
Wildcats. The Lady Vikes with a 2-point lead and the ball. 2:17 to play here in the second quarter. Lady Vikes led 12-8 at the end of the first quarter. Now lead 15-13. Hinman Mitchell driving in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats, here they come. Quickly up the court, a bump, and the shot is missed, but they're going to get a foul on Stoneberger. So Stoneberger picks up her first personal.
Stoneberger, that's her first personal, first team foul. At the line to shoot two, Juliana Holman.
So Juliana Holman will go to the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. First free throw is short. Holman will have one more free throw coming here as the score is Lady Vikes 15, Lady Wildcats 13 at the 2:06 mark. Second free throw is good from Holman. So 15-14, Lady Vikes with a narrow 1-point lead. Hinman Mitchell with it. He tries to get to the baseline, is unable to. Brenna Kramer shot off the mark, no good. And now here comes the Lady Wildcats quickly up the court. Now a made shot by Juliana Holman. She's up to 5 points now. And the Lady Wildcats with a 1-point lead now. Now another turnover by the Lady Vikes. Here comes Swanky. Swanky in the paint. Up and no good. And they're going to call a foul on Ayana Robertson.
That's her first personal. It's the second team foul. Shooting two for Mulvane.
So Swanky will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Lady Wildcats with a 1-point lead at 1:27 to play before halftime. First free throw from Swanky's good. We still have one more. Heidi Schultz checks in for Hinman Mitchell. Swanky with one more free throw. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Cadence Ball. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Ball gets to Stoneberger. Quickly to Robertson. Now Schultz in the corner. No good. Gets her own rebound. Put back. Also no good. And quickly up the court go the Lady Wildcats. Missed layup. But an offensive rebound by the Lady Wildcats. And here's a little runner in the paint. And it's good by Brittany Peschel. Now she's got 4 points. 4-point lead now for the Lady Wildcats. Kramer with it. Tries to get up the floor. Knocked out of bounds by Swanky. 50 seconds to go here before halftime, and we got a timeout Vikings. So let's take a 30-second break with them. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Here's a bright idea. Streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
And we've got the intensity of this full court press, Drew, is giving the Lady Vikings a little bit of a problem and causing a lot of turnovers and making it to where we're not getting very good shots at the basket.
Exactly.
So inbounds to Kramer. Kramer's got a look at the basket, and they're not calling any fouls on this end of the court at all, as Lady Mulvane Wildcats are pretty much doing anything they want. And they're going to give the ball to the Lady Vikings off a tip. Going the other way. 37.7 before the half. Stoneberger with it. Quickly up the ball. Ball. Missed layup. And now here comes the Lady Wildcats. And Peschel, the mom coach, Nicole Peschel, is telling her point guard to hold for last shot here. So Lady Wildcats are definitely going to go into the half with a lead, as they lead 19-15 at the moment. Down to 10 seconds to go. Now Peschel kicks it to the corner, and three-pointer up, and no good. And so now 1.9 for the Lady Vikes before the half. Not sure if they're going to be able to even get a shot off here. They get it inbounds to Stoneberger, and that's going to be your half. Lady Vikes trail 19-14. Or sorry, 19-15. Lady Vikes scored 12 in the first, only 3 in the second. So let's take a 8-minute break, and then we'll come back for the breakdown of the first half and the start of the second half. So you're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating voltage storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees. Then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here, and we are at halftime. Time for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report, brought to you by Dr. Gilmore, Dr. Newland, Dr. Gray, and the Lady Vikes led 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, but then Lady Wildcats pulled up with some full court press and really put the pressure on the Lady Vikes, and they came back and took the lead 19-15 at the half. So Lady Mulvane Wildcats with a 4-point lead at the half, but I feel like the Lady Vikes are in this, Drew. I think they can just settle down and get as long as they can get the ball up the court, I think they can make some baskets and stay in this game and possibly even win this game.
I think so too. It's just about, getting the ball across the court and, making sure that you do it right and don't rush it. You just got to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, the Lady Vikes, had a tough opening game, playing a tough Girard team last Friday night. So that's kind of unfair to start off the year with a team like Girard that's probably going to be one of the teams to beat in 3A basketball this year. So Lady Vikes shouldn't hold their head on that. Just need to focus on these 3 games this week and try to get back, to 500 and above 500 hopefully this week. So Lady Vikes with an opportunity here, just trailing by 4 at the half. If they can, get some easy buckets and play some good defense, we'll see what happens. So that's going to wrap it up for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. And we are about ready for the start of the second half. We'll run down the scores for the first half. For the Lady Wildcats, Juliana Holman led all scorers with 5 points. Peschel with 4, Kendrick with 2, Inslee with 2, Swanky with 4, and Caitlin Paul with 2. To round out their 19 points. And the Lady Vikes were led by Ayana Robertson with 4, Hinman Mitchell, Heidi Schultz, Brenna Kramer all with 3, and Alex Stoneberger with 2. So Lady Vikes will start with the ball to start this second half. And Robertson gets it into Stoneberger. And we are underway in the second half. Stoneberger with it. Needs a little help. Gets it to Robertson. Robertson wanting to try to go baseline. And it's knocked out of bounds by Inslee for the Lady Wildcats. So Robertson to inbounds. Now Mitchell, Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. So Hinman Mitchell needs to get it in. Gotta go.
They're just taking too long. They haven't started moving by the time they hand the ball off. It's already been 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but she didn't even try to inbounds it there. So 7:42 to play, third quarter. 19-15. Now with the Lady Wildcats with the possession. Peschel with it. And they're taking their time on the offensive side here. And now thought about a 3, and now kick back out. And Peschel drives, throws it up, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Lady Vikings. So Lady Vikings with the possession. Lady Vikes trail by 4. 7:11 to play, third quarter. Robertson gets it into Schultz. Back to Robertson. Yeah, they got to be quicker on this. Yeah, this is taken away. They're going to get a 10-second call here. They're not going to get it across. And they throw it out of bounds.
Yeah,
Lady Vikes, it's not even really that much of a pressure. I'm not sure why one of them isn't just taking it and dribbling with it. You got to get the ball down the court. Now Peschel with it. And Lady Wildcats again taking some time off the clock. They're being very patient.
They're making that defense work,
yep.
Trying to tire it out.
Now three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Inslee with the three-pointer. That's her second basket of the game. The Lady Vikes get it up the court. Schultz gets it up to Hinman Mitchell. Now underneath the ball. She scores and is fouled. So Cadence Ball gets her first basket of the game. And she'll go for the old-fashioned three-point play by going to the free throw line as she was fouled on the layup.
By Cadence Ball, she'll shoot one. Caitlin Paul into the game for the Wildcats.
So 6:19 to play third quarter. 22-17 Lady Wildcats. Cadence Ball missed free throw. And here comes the Lady Wildcats. Peschel with it. She kicks it to the corner to Gensley. Now back to the corner. Lady Wildcats in a 2-1-2 zone. Now near steal. Now back out to Peschel. Peschel thought about the three. They're down to 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Peschel for a three. It is good. So 2 3-pointers in the early going here by the Lady Wildcats. They open up to a 8-point lead now, 25-17. Ball with the missed three, and here comes Lady Wildcats. Here comes Peschel right up the lane. Gets it to the side of the basket, no good. Here comes Robertson. Ayana Robertson goes up and is fouled. So Robertson will go to the line to shoot two.
Mulvane fouling Kimmy Kendrick. That's her third personal. Second team foul at the line. Shooting two, Ayana Robertson.
So that is the third foul on Kendrick. Robertson, first free throw is no good.
Sophia Coleman back up to the floor for the Wildcats.
Sophia Coleman checks in for the Lady Wildcats. Robertson's second free throw up and no good. And Peschel runs down the rebound. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Peschel underneath, scores it easily. The Lady Vikes not able to stop Brittany Peschel as she gets an easy bucket on that end. So now it's up to a 10-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. And we're just going to keep it here. I'm going to thank some of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Dan Zimmerman, Idea Tech, SEK Orthopedic, Drs. Moser and Meister, Snyder Lawn Care, Labette Bank, Parsons Educational Foundation, Bowen Pharmacy, Roy's Auto Service, Wood Insurance Center, Community National Bank, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Parsons District Schools, Eye Care Associate of Parsons, Drs. Newland, Gilmore and Ray, Commercial Bank, Clemens Insurance Agency, Tank Connection, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Labette Community College, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Bartlett Co-op, and Labette Health. Thank you to all of our sponsors helping you bring Viking basketball here in 2025-2026 season. And here's Robertson. Gets it to Stoneberger. Stoneberger gets it to Kramer. Nearly loses it. Now she needs help. Gets it to Cadence Ball. Lady Vikes trail by 10. Robertson trying to get in the paint. They're going to call a foul on the Lady Wildcats. And they're going to call a foul on Caitlin Paul.
That's her second personal.
Second foul on Caitlin Paul. So Hinman Mitchell the inbound for the Lady Vikes. Brenda Kramer with it in the corner. Gets at the ball. Now Hinman Mitchell in the paint. Thought she was fouled, but no call. Been a lot of no calls in the paint against the Lady Vikes in this game. Peschel for three, and it's good. Brittany Peschel now in double digits with 12. And now the Lady Vikes throw it away again. The Lady Vikes trail 30-17 at the 4:06 mark here in the third quarter.
Juliana Holman checks back in for Mulvane.
The Lady Vikes look pretty good in the first half and just first quarter, and ever since it's just been kind of struggling to score. Now Peschel bring it up the court for the Lady Wildcats. Now Lady Wildcats working it around the perimeter, now trying to get it down low, and it's stolen by the freshman. Brenna Kramer tries to bring it up court on her own. She loses it. And she's just going to have to learn. She's dribbling into three players. She's going to have to learn to kick that back out. Now Peschel in the paint, no call. Rebound put up, no good, and now back up again. And a made basket by Caitlin Paul. To 32-17. Lady Vikings trail by 15. Now Cadence Ball underneath and scores it. So Cadence now with 4 points. And now the Lady Wildcats quickly the other way, and they turn it over. So 32-19. Lady Vikings trail by 13. The Lady Vikes struggling to score since the first quarter. They've only got 3 baskets since the first quarter. Maddie Boss checked into the game for the Lady Vikes. Now she's going to need help. Gets it to Heidi Schultz. Schultz loses it. Here's Peschel. Peschel in for a layup, and it's good. Peschel now with 10 points just in the third quarter. Back up to a 15-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Vikes are trailing 34-19. And now a missed shot underneath, and here comes Hinman Mitchell. And she throws it away.
They're just getting rushed.
Yeah, they're just all out of sorts right now.
Sophia Comer back onto the floor.
2:34 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes trail by 15. Peschel, sophomore point guard, will bring it up the floor. Heidi Schultz at the top of the key. Now Lady Wildcats going to run some clock. Now Peschel kicks it back out. Now a three-pointer, no good. And here comes Hinman Mitchell quickly the other way. And Braylon just dribbled off her own foot. So 2:01 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes trail by 15. Peschel to bring it up the court for the Lady Wildcats. Now, Lady Wildcats with a missed shot in the paint. Here comes Heidi Schultz. She tries to get it ahead to Jones, and she wasn't looking for it, so it's another turnover. The Lady Wildcats bring it up the court again. Peschel with it. She gets it on the wing to Holman. Back up top to Peschel. Going to put it on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Schultz. I just can't believe the ticky-tacky fouls they call.
Yeah, that was.
And there's been a lot of hacking underneath on both ends now, and no calls on any of those. Second foul on Schultz. Now Peschel with the give and go in the paint and scores it. Peschel now with 16 points. 36-19. And another steal. Here comes Holman. Gets it up to Peschel, and she is fouled by Schultz. That's going to be the third on Schultz.
Foul number 2, Heidi Schultz. That's her third personal.
So Peschel will go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line shooting 2, Brittany Peschel.
So Peschel already with 12 points in this quarter. Missed the first free throw. So Stoneberger, Kramer, Robertson all checking in for the Lady Vikes. They're checking in for Jones, Boss, and Ball. 1:02 left to play third quarter. Brittany Peschel, one more free throws, no good. Brenna Kramer with the rebound. Now Hinman Mitchell with it. Lost the step, gets it back. Now Kramer with it for three. No good this time. Now fight for the rebound, and here comes Holman for the Lady Wildcats. And that's got to be an up and down. What is that? Is that not a travel?
I guess it was blocked.
Okay. All right, Holman with it. And kicks it back up top to Peschel. Now over to Swanky. 9 seconds left on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock, and turnaround no good. Swanky though with the rebound, and now Peschel with another three.
She's on fire.
Yeah, she's got a game going.
That'll take us into 3 quarters. Where it is the Wildcats 39.
So 39-19. Lady Vikings trail by 20. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Viking basketball on B93.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal.
Quarter 4 in the third quarter. So they found themselves in a 20-point hole as we start this fourth quarter. The sophomore point guard Brittany Peschel with a dominant third quarter. Kicks it out to the wing, and now a made basket by Sophia Coleman. So Sophia Coleman with her first basket. Hinman Mitchell with it for Lady Vikes. Trying to get down low to Robertson, just not working. And here comes Swanky now to Peschel. And Swanky just pushed Schultz in the back, and they didn't call nothing. So now Holman for a three, and it's good. So Juliana Holman knocks down a three. So now it's a 45-19 lead. 26-point lead now for Lady Wildcats. Hinman Mitchell with it. And she gets it in the paint, kicks out to Robertson. No good. Hinman Mitchell, though, is blocked. Now here's Holman. Gonna go in for a layup, no good. Schultz with the rebound. Timeout, Lady Vikes. 6:46 to play, fourth quarter, 45-19. Lady Wildcats with a 26-point advantage.
Full timeout, Parsons.
So we'll just keep it here. Drew, you know, it started out looking fairly good. The Lady Vikes led 12-8 into the first quarter, and I thought, man, this is a game they can win. And then all of a sudden they started putting on a full court press, and it's just been a landslide ever since.
I think they've just kind of gotten into a rush, you know, trying to force things whenever they haven't been there.
Yeah.
And they can get you into a deficit like that.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to force it down the court. Every time they try to get it into Robertson, it's just not there. They're double teaming her, and there's just nobody else that's able to get to the basket. So rough start. I mean, a good start, but then I guess a rough rest of the game for the Lady Vikes here. So Robertson to inbounds. She needs to get it in. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats, very feisty. They're just
aggressive.
Super aggressive. But well coached, and they're doing a great job on defense. And now another near turnover. Hinman Mitchell in the paint is fouled. And that foul's going to be on Sophia Coleman. That'll be her first.
Mulvane foul at number 41, Sophia Coleman.
Braylon Hinman Mitchell will go to the line to shoot two. Braylon with 3 points. Got a made basket in the first quarter, and then a made free throw in the second quarter. And she just missed the front end of this set of free throws here. So 6:41 to play in the ball game. 45-19. Second free throw is good from Mitchell. So 45-20. 25-point advantage and a baseball pass now from Peschel. And a score on the other end from Kendrick. And that's only Kendrick's second basket, but it gives them a 27-point lead. Now Kramer trying to direct traffic, Hinman Mitchell trying to direct traffic. And now Kramer under the basket, and she is fouled. So Brenna Kramer will go to the line to shoot two.
Mulvane foul number 41, Sophia Comer, her second personal, second team foul.
Lady Wildcats have kind of laid back on the press a little bit. Lady Vikes were able to get it up the court, and this is the second trip to the free throw line in this early part of this fourth quarter. First free throw is up and no good. So one more free throw from Kramer. So second free throw from Kramer. It's up, and this one in and out, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Here they come. And kicks it back out. Swanky for three. I swear they've hit their last 6 3-pointers that they've shot.
And there's just a line violation trying to throw it in, so it's back Wildcats ball.
So Wildcat with a 30-point advantage. It's going to be a running clock the rest of the game. It's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is they get the game over a little quicker, and in a kind of a almost embarrassing moment for the Lady Vikes here as they trail by 30. But this is tough. And missed shot, rebound to Kramer. Now Stoneberger with it. Stoneberger wants to go all the way. Up, no good. Robertson rebound, and she's fouled. Ayana Robertson will go to the line to shoot two. So Lexi Jones and Maddie Boss will check in for the Lady Vikes.
At the line shooting two, Ayana Robertson.
First free throw is good from Robertson.
Lexi Jones and Maddie Boss checking into the game.
So Kramer to the bench, Stoneberger to the bench. 4.5 left to play here in the ball game. Robertson second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Coleman. Here comes the Lady Wildcats. Quickly up the floor. Now Robertson with it, and now it's on the floor. Jump ball possession to the Lady Vikes. We're down to the 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter.
So if you see a stray cell phone in the area, please bring it to the scorer's table.
Braylon Hinman Mitchell to bring it up the floor for the Lady Vikes. 50-21, Lady Vikes trail by 29. Cadence Ball gets it back to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell scores it.
Basket by Hinman Mitchell.
Here comes the Lady Wildcats. As the Lady Wildcats have brought in 5 reserve players. The Lady Wildcats pretty much passing around the perimeter, and now a three-pointer is good. So it's a player that I don't even have it. It's Hershey. Jillian Hershey with the three-pointer. Now Robertson is fouled at the other end. So she'll go to the line to shoot too. So Drew, that is the fourth three-pointer by 4 different players for the Lady Wildcats here in the fourth quarter. They're 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter on threes.
I would say that comes from the ball movement.
Yeah. They're definitely moving it around the perimeter. First free throw from Robertson's good. Second free throw up and good. So Heidi Schultz, Brenna Kramer check back in for Hinman Mitchell. And here comes Cadence Ball out. So Jones, Boss, Stoneberger, Kramer, and Schultz on the floor for Lady Vikes. Down to 2-12 and counting in the ballgame. Underneath to Paul. Make that Sophia Coleman with the basket. Stoneberger. Gets it to Kramer. Kramer back to Stoneberger. Stoneberger wants to go baseline. Kicks it back out, and it's stolen. Stolen by Caitlin Paul. Paul all the way up and scores it. So Caitlin Paul now with 6 points. 57-25, 32-point advantage. The Lady Wildcats, Maddie Boss in the paint. Needs help. Stolen. Here comes the Lady Wildcats back down the court. Minute 23 and counting in the ball game. Free throw or shot up, no good. Brenna Kramer. Quickly the other way for Lady Vikes. She pulls it up, needs help. Gets it down to Maddie Boss. Up, no good. And here comes Hershey for the Lady Wildcats. Three-pointer up, no good for the Lady Wildcats. Lexi Jones up the court. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz baseline. Up and is fouled. So Heidi Schultz will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul on number 13, Brianna Bigger. It's her first personal. It's the 5th team foul. At the line to shoot two, Heidi Schultz.
The first free throw is no good. Schultz will have one more. Second free throw is up and no good. Here comes the Lady Wildcats. And it's going to be the end of the game. The final score, Lady Wildcats 57, Lady Vikings 25. The Lady Vikings fall in this first game of the T-Bird Classic. 57-25. Let's take a 1-minute break and then we'll come back for your Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. 1-minute break, and that's the Viking basketball on B93.
Here's a bright idea. Streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
to Mulvane High School. Tony Quintez here with you, and we are ready for the Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. And we're going to run down the scores. First for the Mulvane Wildcats, Juliana Holman with 8, Brittany Peschel with 19, Kinley Kendrick with 4, Haley Inslee with 5, Kylie Schwenke with 7, Caitlin Paul with 6, Sophia Coleman with 5, Jillian Hershey with 3, and they round out for 57 points. Lady Vikings, Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 6, Heidi Schultz with 3, Brenda Kramer with 3, Cadence Ball with 4, Alex Summer with 2, and Ayana Robertson with 7 to round up to 25 points. So Lady Vikes fall 57-25, and they will be back in action at home Thursday night at 6 o'clock at Harold T. Johnson Gymnasium in Parsons, Kansas. Even though it is part of the T-Bird Classic, it is one game at home and 2 games on the road during this. So Lady Vikes will be in action Thursday night at 6 o'clock back at home in Parsons. So we're going to let's do a 15-minute break, and then we'll be back for the boys action here in Mulvane, Kansas. This is Bowen Pharmacy Postgame Report. We'll be back in 15 on B93. Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here, along with Drew Fuentes, as we're ready for the boys' side. This is the Tank Connection pregame for the boys' side. And the boys' side matches up Mulvane Wildcats 1-0 versus the Parsons Vikings 0-1. The Viking boys fell in a tough fought game at Girard on Friday night, and the Mulvane Wildcats were victorious at Kingman last week with a dominating win. So it'll be starters for the Mulvane Wildcats will be 5'8" junior Hudson Myers, 6' senior Manny Myers, 6'3" senior Cannon Lazier, 6'1" junior Jack Entwistle, and 6'4" junior Braylon Barnes. And once we get the starting lineups going, we will get the starting lineups for the Vikings. But Drew, it's going to be a tough game. They got a lot of height, this Mulvane Wildcat team.
I was just thinking that they definitely have a couple guys that are a lot taller.
Exactly. So it's definitely going to be a tough contest here for the boys' side, and we are missing Andrew Houck and Colt Kennett. I've seen both of them in street clothes, so it's going to have to be one of those where Jason Shaw and Connor Largent are going to have to kind of lead the way here. Those seniors are going to be in for a tough night here, as the Vikings are in the home of the Mulvane Wildcats. And I think looks like we might have a national anthem happening before the game here. So let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and be ready for the game. So 2-minute break. That's the Viking basketball. 3-minute break. Sorry, 3-minute break. And we'll be back. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees. Then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Tony Fuentes along with Drew Fuentes. And we are ready for the boys action here. We have starting for the Vikings is number 5, senior Connor Largent. Senior number 23, Jason Shaw. Sophomore Marion Morton. Sorry, junior Marion Morton. And number 30, senior Sebastian Huntley.
Senior number 30, Sebastian Huntley. And for the Wildcats, a 6'4" junior number 22,
and number 2, senior guard Deshaun Pleasant. So Pleasant, Largent, Morton, Shaw, and Humphrey will be our starters for the Vikings. And the Mulvane Tigers start Hudson Myers, Manny Myers, Cannon Lazier, Jack Entwistle, and Braylon Barnes. So the Vikings ready to get back into action here. So Largent tipping off against Lazier. Wildcats will control the tip. So we are underway. So out of bounds by the Wildcats to start off with. So Vikings get the break right off the bat. So here comes Shaw with the ball for the Vikings. Gets it to Humphrey. Back to Shaw. And just threw it away. So turnover right back. And here comes the Wildcats back on offense. So Hudson Myers brings it up the court. Gives it off to Manny Myers. Now Lazier with it. Lazier wants to go straight to the basket, and he scores it. Cannon Lazier with the first basket. 2-0 Wildcats. Here comes Shaw. Gets it to Humphrey. Back to Shaw. Morton in the paint, kicks it back out. Humphrey for 3. No good. Rebound to Pleasant. Now Shaw with it up top. Swings it around to Humphrey. 6:58 to play, first quarter. 2-0 Wildcats. Now Shaw for a 3. Off the heel, no good. Humphrey with the offensive board. Now Pleasant. Pleasant, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Here comes Lazier. Lazier goes baseline and scores it. But they're going to call an offensive foul.
Way to stay planted.
On Cannon Lazier. So good defense there by the Vikings. So 2-0 Wildcats, 6:37 to play. Here comes Jason Shaw. Bringing it up the court for the Vikings. Gets it over to Humphrey. Back over to Shaw. Now down low to Morton. Morton kicks it back out to Pleasant. Pleasant wants to drive. Kicks it over to Largent. Largent tied up and back out to Humphrey. Now Shaw. 13 on the shot clock. Humphrey. Back to Morton. Morton in the lane. Spin move. Up and no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Myers gets it to Lazier. Over to Barnes. Now a three-pointer on the way. No good from Entwistle. Here comes Pleasant. Vikings trail by 2. 5:46 to play first quarter. Morton gets out to Humphrey. Now Shaw with it. Shaw looking for help. Gets it to Morton. Morton for a 3. No good. Well, both teams kind of off to a cold start here. Andre Ford set to check in, along with Rome Strickland. So Ford and Strickland set to check in as Manny Myers scores it. 4-0 Wildcats. 5:09 to play here in the first quarter. 30-second timeout by Coach Houck. And we're just going to keep it here. And it's just not any shots going down, Drew. I don't know. Maybe just a little nerve.
Yeah, I mean, they've been moving the ball well, and they've got up quality shots, just nothing's gone down.
Yeah, I think if they settle down, they might be able to hang with this team. In the early going, though, it looks pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, they just have to settle into the game.
Yeah, so Coach Houck giving out instructions to his team here in front of the bench. And we are ready for play. And Parsons will have the possession here. The referee's trying to get him to break the huddle. I'm not sure why they're taking so long. So Strickland, Morton, Ford. Shaw, Large in the game. Shaw with it. Gets it to Andre Ford. Back to Shaw. Shaw for a long three. It's good. It's Jason Shaw with his first basket. 4-3. Vikings trail by 1. 4:52 to play first quarter. Cannon Laser with it. Gets it to Myers. Back to Laser. Entwistle for three. No good, but a rebound. Now the other Myers with the missed shot. And it's going to say off the Vikings. It should have been a foul. Looked like Barnes fouled Ford, but they're just going to call it off the Vikings. Entwistle to inbounds, gets it into Myers. It's Manny Myers with it. Now over to Hudson Myers. Now Entwistle. Entwistle with the long two. I guess they're counted as a three. 7-3 for the Wildcats. There's Andre Ford, gets it to Shaw. In the paint to Largent. Kicks it up to Strickland. Now Ford with it on the wing. Largent up top. Shaw for a long three. This time no good. Entwistle. They're going to say Vikings ball.
Yep.
In the game for Mulvane, number 1, Parker Kraft.
So Jason Shaw to inbound for the Vikings. Shaw gets it in the Largent. Now Morton nearly walked. Back to Shaw. Morton wants a three. It's good.
Parsons 3 by
Marion Morton with a big bucket. Now Laser for three, and it's good. So now it's 10-6. The Wildcats with a 4-point lead, 3:24 to play here in the first quarter. And now Jason Shaw kicks it back over to Andre Ford. Ford trying to get into the paint, just can't find anybody. Shaw for another long three, no good. Now rebound to the Wildcats. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. 10-6 Wildcats. Vikings trail by 4. 3:05 to play first quarter. This is the first game of 3 games in this T-Bird Classic. Now Hudson Myers with it. Now it's knocked away. Nearly stolen by the Vikes, but it goes out of bounds. Now Kai Gregory will check in for the first time for the Vikings. Checking in for Morton.
Kai Gregory checks in for the Vikings.
Now they get it in. Now Myers, Hudson Myers with a missed layup. Now a fight for the ball. And Wildcats come up with it and shoot a three. comes out no good. Rome Strickland with the rebound. And here comes the Vikings. Andre Ford needing a little help, gets double teamed. Gets it to Largent. Now skip pass all the way across. Shaw has it, no good. And here comes the Wildcats with 2:21 to play first quarter. Now a long three, and it goes down. So that is Parker Kraft, the sophomore, with the three-pointer. Big bucket there for Kraft. Now Largent with it in the paint, kicks it back up to Strickland for a three, no good. And rebound goes to the Wildcats.
Yeah, Rome could have had that if he would have just followed a shot.
Yeah, Parker, who's the foul on?
It was on Rome.
Rome Strickland's foul.
Parsons foul number 4, Rome Strickland, his first personal, first team foul. Sean Pleasant back in the game for the Vikings, and Cannon Laziers back into the game for the Wildcats.
So now, here comes the Wildcats back on offense. Gets it to Myers. Entwistle with it. 1:43 and counting. First quarter blocked by Shaw. Here comes Pleasant. 13-6. Vikings trail by 7. Now Connor Largent in the paint. And it's blocked by Entwistle. Now a near steal by Rome Strickland. Now here comes the Wildcats. And now a three-pointer goes for Parker Kraft. Now a 10-point lead for the Wildcats. They knock down another three. Largent gets it to Pleasant. Jason Shaw with it, long three. In and out, no good. Here comes the Wildcats. Under a minute to play here in the first. And three-pointer up and no good. And the fight for the ball is unbelievable.
As just one guy on 4.
Yeah. Entwistle was a one-man wrecking crew there. So now another three-pointer on the way, no good. And saved again by the Wildcats. Now Connor Lazier kicks it out to Myers. Myers for a little floater, no good. And man, the Wildcats just want it more.
They're feisty.
Yep. Now Shaw going to hold for the last shot. Vikings trail by 10, 16-6. Pleasant gets it to Rome Strickland. Strickland.
Shoot it.
No shot by the Vikings. So the Vikings trail 16-6 at the end of the first quarter. Take a 30-second break. Lose the Viking basketball on B93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes along with Drew Fuentes. And the Vikings in a 10-point hole as they trail 16-6 at the end of the first quarter. The Vikings will have the ball to start the second quarter. As they will start with Isaac Mack, Andre Ford, Rome Strickland, Ty Gregory, and Marion Morton. Ford, stolen. Here comes the Wildcats. Now three-pointer on the way from Myers, no good. And the Vikings with the rebound. Vikings trail by 10. Ford with it. Underneath to Kai Gregory, and it's good. So Kai Gregory with her first basket.
Basket by Kai Gregory.
16-8, like you trail by 8. Manny Myers. It's underneath, and Entwistle with the basket. 18-8. 7:16 to play, second quarter. Andre Ford with the ball. Gets it to Morton. Morton wants to drive. Loses the handoff. Kai Gregory picks it up, blocked underneath. And now blocked again. Now Morton with it. It's back in the paint. Up and in. Good by Morton. Morton now with 5 points. Vikings trail 18-10. 6:45 to play, second quarter. And a made basket by Braylon Barnes. 20-10 now, Mulvane. Now in the paint to Morton, back out to Ford. Ford thought about the three, back into Morton. Now Ford, you gotta get out of the paint. 3 seconds in the paint.
Yep.
Again, the Parsons, Jason Shaw, Connor Largent.
Shaw, Largent, Humphrey check back in for the Vikings.
Tavian Richardson and Cannon Lazier check in for Wildcats.
Cannon Lazier back in for the Wildcats. And now the Wildcats. Missed shot and rebound goes to Largent. Here comes Jason Shaw. 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Shaw gets the forward on the wing. Back over to Shaw. Shaw thought about the long three. Now Largent in the paint. It is blocked. So here comes the Wildcats. And a couple of passes on the perimeter. Now thought about a three. And kick it back out. Now Lazier. Missed shot. Andre Ford rebound. Here comes Andre Ford. 5:28 to play, second quarter. Vikings trail by 10, 20-10. Now a turnover. Here comes the Wildcats. And now a turnover by the Wildcats, right back to the Vikings. Manny Myers to check back in. Checking in for Hudson Myers.
Not sure.
Putting some time back on the clock, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they put it back to 5:15. Andre Ford to bring it up the court for the Vikings. Now Humphrey throws it away. Here comes the Wildcats. Manny Myers gets it ahead to Lazier. Missed shot, but he is fouled. So Cannon Lazier will go to the line to shoot the first free throws of the boys' game.
His first personal, first team foul at the line, shooting 2, Cannon Lazier.
So Cannon Lazier with 2 free throws upcoming. First free throw's no good. The foul was on Humphrey, and that was his first.
Rome Strickland back in for Parsons.
Rome Strickland checks back in for the Vikings.
Checks in for Mulvane.
And Shaw with the rebound. It's to Rome Strickland. Strickland over to Ford. Now they're going to call a foul on Tavion Richardson. That's his first.
Calling a foul on Tavion Richardson. That's his first personal. It's the first team foul.
Entwistle checking back in for the Wildcats. So Jason Shaw to inbounds underneath the Vikings basket. Gets it in the Largent. Now still, there goes Manny Myers for a layup, and it's good.
Manny Myers for 2.
Here comes Andre Ford. Vikings trail by 12 now at 22-10. Connor Largent, missed shot. Now up to Manny Myers. Manny Myers for a three. In and out, no good. Strickland with the rebound. Rome Strickland all the way to the basket, missed shot. Now Largent put back, no good. Another rebound by Largent. And this time it is knocked out of bounds off the Wildcats. The Vikings will inbounds underneath their own basket.
They have 30-second timeout, Parsons.
30-second timeout, Parsons. So we're just going to keep it here. We're going to thank some sponsors.
30-second timeout, Parsons.
I'd like to thank Dan Zimmerman, Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Labette Community College, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Tank Connection, Clemens Insurance Agency, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associate of Parsons, Drs. Doolin, Gilmore, and Ray, Parsons District Schools, Forrest Hoffman Funeral Homes, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Wood Insurance Center, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Labette Bank, Snyder Lawn Care, SEK Orthopedics, Drs. Moser and Meister, and Idea Tech. Thank you all for supporting the Vikings basketball here in 25-26. Jason Shaw with it underneath, spin move, block. Now here comes the Wildcats. Wildcats with Lazier. 3:52, missed shot by Lazier. 22-10, Mulvane with a 12-point advantage. And now with the turnover by the Vikings, the Wildcats will get the possession again.
Just a little too strong on that pass.
Yeah, they're kind of rushing things a little bit. And here's Manny Myers, gives it up to Lazier. Now Manny Myers for three, no good. So 3:32 to play, second quarter, 22-10, Vikings trail by 12. Rome Strickland back up to Andre Ford. Marion Morton from the elbow, it's good. Morton now with 7 points. So 3:16 to play before the half. Vikings trail by 10, Morton with the steal. Marion Morton. He'll bring it up himself, all the way under. And
great
good.
move. That was a great move by Morton.
Marion Morton on 9 points. Now quick pass and a layup on the other end by Manny Myers.
Myers, Manny for two.
So Manny with an easy bucket. 24-14, 10-point advantage for the Wildcats. Jason Shaw gets underneath the larger. Now Morton in the paint. And no call on that. And here comes the Wildcats. Quickly the other end, Entwistle, and it's good. Entwistle now with 7 points. Jason Shaw. Gets it to Rome Strickland, back to Shaw. Shaw for a long three, and it's good. I guess he's got that.
He's got the range.
He's got that range. So 26-17, Vikings trail by 9. 2:17 to play. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on B93.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here, and Viking boys are trying to fight hard here in the second quarter, trying to inch back into this game. They trail by 9, 26-17. 2:17 to play before the half. Mulvane Wildcats with the possession here. Andy Myers to bring it up. Passes to Hudson Myers. Now Parker with it. Gets it back to Manny. Keyshawn Pleasant up guarding. Now looks like a moving screen, but now Manny Myers for three. No good. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Here come the Vikings. Huntsley with it. Down low to Morton. Morton can just take it up. He does. He gives it up, and now little floater in the lane is no good. Hudson Myers gets it up to Entwistle. Now to Parker. Parker Kraft. Now Entwistle wants a three. No good. Rebound, Vikings. Isaac Mack with the big rebound. Now Huntsley back to Mack. Mack needs help. Gets in the lane. Kicks it out to Huntsley. Huntsley for three. Off the heel, no good. Here comes Hudson. Hudson Myers wants to go all the way, and he loses it. They're going to say out of bounds to the Vikings. 1:06 to play before the half. Lazier comes back in for the Wildcats. Still just a 9-point game, and the Vikings are hanging in there. They just need to score some points.
Jason Shaw also checks in for the Vikings.
So Shaw check back in for the Vikings. Keyshawn Pleasant to bring it up the court for the Vikings. Over to Shaw. Now Largent with it at the elbow. Back to Pleasant for three, and it's good. Big bucket by Keyshawn Pleasant. Gets the Vikings back to within 6 at 26-20. 44 seconds left to play in the half. Entwistle for three. It's short. That should have been a foul. No call. Now three-pointer on the way, and it's an air ball. The Vikings are going to have the possession, down by 6, and this is the closest they've been in a long time, Drew.
Yeah.
They were down after the first quarter, 16-6, down by 10. Now they could cut it down to 3 with a three-pointer. Huntsley with it back to Shaw. They got to guard Shaw all the way out because he can knock it down from here. Down to 15 seconds left in the half. Parker Kraft coming out to test Shaw. Now Huntsley. Now Pleasant. Back
Shoot
to
it.
Shaw. Shaw for a three. No good. And we are at the half. Vikings trail 26-20. Let's take about an 8-minute break, and then we'll come back and do the Eye Care Associate halftime show. 8-minute break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating voltage storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Welcome back to Mulvane, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, along with Drew Fuentes, Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio. And we are at halftime of the boys game and ready for the eye care of associates of Parsons. Drs. Gilmore, Dr. Newland, Dr. Ray. Halftime report. We're going to run down the scores. First for the Mulvane Wildcats. Jack Entwistle with 7, Manny Myers with 6, Cannon Legier with 5, Braylon Barnes with 2, and Parker Kraft with 6. And the Vikings were led by Marion Morton with 9, Deshaun Pleasant had 3, Jason Shaw had 6, and Kai Gregory had 2. So Vikings hanging in there, Drew. At the beginning, I thought it was going to be a landslide. And as the Mulvane Wildcats got off to a real quick start, up 16-6 at the end of the first quarter, and then Vikings came back and won the second quarter 14-10. So they're back to within 6 points, and it probably could have been a little closer.
It definitely could have been closer. I do think that they kind of started to settle in that second quarter and, make some of those shots that didn't fall during that first quarter, and, they just have to keep that momentum on their side.
Yeah, Marion Morton definitely got into the paint and made some quick moves and scored some points for the Vikings there. He ended up with 6 points in the paint, and they're up with 9 points for the 9 points. I got attacked by former Viking Daquan Johnson as he comes up and says hi to me. So Vikings definitely got a chance here in the with that second quarter comeback. So hopefully the second half will be a little bit more of that as we are getting ready to start this second half. And it looks like Shaw, Huntsley, Largent, Pleasant, and Morton, the 5 starters, will start this second quarter. So we're going to wrap up the eye care associate of Parsons halftime report, Drs. Gilmore, Newland, and Ray, as we roll right into this second half. So Mulvane will have the possession to start this second half, and I just think if the Vikings can continue to play solid defense and knock down some shots, I mean, the biggest thing I saw, Drew, is Connor Largent was held scoreless, and you know, he had some opportunities, so I think he could take over here in the second half and get the Vikings back in this.
I agree. I think the matchup between him and 22 Barnes, I think that's, you know, the matchup that either wins or loses the game.
I totally agree, and it looks like Hudson Myers will inbound to Manny Myers to start this second half, and we're underway. And Manny Myers gets it over to the Entwistle, all the way back to Hudson Myers. Hudson Myers guarded by Marion Morton. Down to 17 on the shot clock. Entwistle for three. In and out, no good, but an offensive rebound to Barnes. Now he's back up top. Now Lazier knocks down a big three. Buchanan Lazier gets the Mulvane Wildcats back up by 9. Now Shaw gets the larger. Back to Shaw. In the paint, and it's taken away. Here comes Manny Myers. He goes all the way and is fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot two as Manny Myers. Let's see who he was fouled by. Fouled by Jason Shaw.
Jason Shaw, that's his first personal, first team foul at the line to shoot two.
And that's just Shaw's first. So just the opposite of what we wanted to happen here to start this second half. As Lazier knocks down a three, and now Myers goes to the line and knocks down the first free throw. So back up to a 10-point advantage, and one more free throw coming for Manny Myers. Second one's up and good.
Now both free throws by Manny Myers.
So 7:10 to play, third quarter. Vikings trail 31-20. Shaw gets it across to Pleasant. Now Hunsley. Hunsley needs help. Gets it over to Morton. Down low to Largent. He just keeps getting locked up. Now Hunsley off the mark, no good. But it goes out of bounds off the Wildcats. And the Vikings will have the ball underneath their own basket, the inbound. 6:52 to play, third quarter. 31-20. Largent in the paint. Off the bank and good. So Connor Largent gets his first basket. 31-22. Vikings trail by 9. Manny Myers with it. Gets it to Hudson Myers. Needs help. Back out to Lazier for three, and it's good. So Connor Lazier knocks down 2 3-pointers here in the early part of the third quarter to get back up to a 12-point advantage. Morton in the paint. Kicks out to Pleasant. Pleasant off the mark, no good. And it's going to go off large and out of bounds. So 6:17 to play, third quarter. Vikings trail 34-22. Hudson Myers to bring it up the court. Myers with it. In the corner to Entwistle. Now Lazier for a three. No good this time. But an offensive board by Barnes. Now stolen by Pleasant. Here comes Jason Shaw. Down to 5:50. Third quarter. Morton with it. Morton gets in the corner to Huntley. Off the bank, no good. Now Cannon Lazier is fouled. Foul again on Jason Shaw. So he didn't have any in the first half. Picked up 2 quick ones here in the third. Rome Strickland, Andre Ford back in the lineup for Huntley and Pleasant. So 34-22, Mulvane basketball, 5:40 to play, third quarter. Hudson Myers gets it to Manny Myers. Now to Entwistle. And now a steal by Shaw. Jason Shaw thought about throwing it up court, but then now he holds on to it. Hands off to Morton. Morton loses it. Morton on the deck. And now I'm not sure what they call here. So timeout by the Vikings as they were just trying to maintain the possession as there was a fight for the ball on the floor. So we're just going to keep it here, and we'll thank some sponsors. I'd like to thank Dan Zimmerman, Idea Tech, SEK Ortho, Dr. Moser and Meister, Snyder Lawn Care, Labette Bank, Parsons Educational Foundation, Bowen Pharmacy, Roy's Auto Service, Wood Insurance Center, Community National Bank, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Parsons District Schools, Eye Care Associate of Parsons, Dr. Newland, Dr. Gilmore, and Dr. Ray, Commercial Bank, Clemens Insurance Agency, Tank Connection, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Labette Community College, Bartlett Co-op, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, and Labette Health. Thank you to all of our sponsors bringing you basketball here in the 25-26 season. So 34-22, Vikings trail by 12. They do have the possession. 5:15 left to play third quarter. Andre Ford with it. Ford gives it off to Shaw. Shaw gives it to Morton. Morton throws the baseball pass to Largent. Largent underneath and scores. So Connor Largent, just as we said, needed to start scoring. And he does. 2 baskets here, but they still trail by 10.
Parsons got the ball back after an inbound problem.
So inbound mistake by the Wildcats, turnover to the Vikings. We got Parker Harlan checking in. Checking in for the first time. Morton for a 3. Knocks it down. Marion Morton at 12 points. Gets the Vikings back to within 7, 34-27. So now Vikings playing great defense, getting tied up. And now the Wildcats have to burn a timeout. So 30-second timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. Let's the Viking basketball on B93.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here, and we are back underway. Mulvane with the basketball in a 7-point lead. 4:39 to play third quarter. Parker Kraft gives it to Lazier. Lazier for a 3, no good. And now stolen by Myers. Manny Myers scores it underneath the basket. So the Vikings had the stop, and then Shaw just couldn't hold on to it. So now back to a 9-point advantage at 36-27. Vikings trail by 9. Now Largent in the paint, kicks it out to Strickland. Back in the paint, now Morton. Morton spin move, underneath, no good. Here comes Lazier, back over to Myers. Lazier with it. Now Parker Kraft for a 3, no good. And they're gonna say offensive foul on Parker Harlan. There's 2 Parkers in the game right now for Mulvane. Entwistle to check back in. Checking in for Hudson Myers. Connor Largent inbound to Andre Ford. So the Vikings trail by 9. 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. Marion Morton. Jason Shaw for a long 3. In and out, no good. Now Lazier gets it to Parker Kraft. Back to Lazier. Now Kraft. Now Hudson Myers. Missed shot. Here comes Andre Ford. Marion Morton. And it's kick ball by Entwistle. Gonna stay with the Vikings. 26 on the shot clock. 3:13 left in the third quarter. And Isaac Mack and Kai Gregory are checking in for Parsons. Morton and Shaw go to the bench. Inbound to Isaac Mack, and he scores it. So great inbound play to Isaac Mack, and now it's back to a 7-point game, 36-29. Parker Kraft to Entwistle. Entwistle for three, no good. And now Kai Gregory somehow comes out of there. And wow, I don't know what that was, but now stolen by Largent. And here we go. It's like a track meet now. Andre Ford needs help. Gets it to Largent. 2:35 to play, third quarter. 36-29, Vikings trail by 7. Rome Strickland with it up top. Gets it to Andre Ford. Now Isaac Mack. Mack needs help. Off the mark, no good. Now Largent with it. Back to Gregory. Gregory underneath and scores it. Kai Gregory with a big bucket. The closest the Vikings been in a long time. 36-31. Manny Myers kicks it out to Parker Kraft. 1:52 and counting to go here, third quarter. Now Lazier. Myers for three, no good. Andre Ford with it. Minute 38 and counting. Back to Strickland. Now in the corner goes Isaac Mack. Tries to go baseline, throws it away. Got a timeout, White. So Mulvane with a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Viking basketball on B93.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
Welcome back to Mulvane, Kansas. Tony Fuentes here along with Drew Fuentes. Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio. And we have a 36-31 ball game. Vikings trail by 5 with 1:27 to play here in the third quarter. Mulvane does have possession. So got Isaac Mack, Kai Gregory, Connor Largent, Jason Smart, Andre Ford on the court for the Vikings. Got Hudson Myers with it. Gives it off to Parker Kraft. Back to Myers. Now running some clock. Now trying to get it in the paint. Now it's stolen by Ford. Andre Ford wanting to go all the way.
Great move.
Scores it. Andre Ford with a great move and scores the basket. 36-33, closest it's been since the opening minutes. Parker Kraft kicks it over to Entwistle for three. In and out, no good. Rebound Largent. Here comes Kai Gregory. I think they want to slow it. I think they want to slow it down. Ford over to Shaw. Now Largent in the paint. Off the mark, no good. And here comes Hudson Myers with it. Now Wildcats get it underneath, and they score it. Tavion Richardson with his first basket of the game. 38-33, 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. I think they were going to hold for the last shot, but then they saw Richardson underneath the basket by himself.
Yeah, there was nobody within 5 feet on either side of him, so you kind of had to.
Cannon Lazier checking back in for the Wildcats. The Vikings with 7.7 to shoot here in the third quarter. Ford. Another foul. So that foul's on Hudson Myers.
Got 4.2.
4.2 on the clock here in the third quarter. I don't think they want him to shoot. Now get it into Shaw. Now underneath the Largent. He
Great
scores
shot.
It. Connor Largent with a big bucket to finish out this third quarter. Vikings within 3 at 38-35, and that worked out to the Vikings' advantage, them taking that quick shot because they got the bucket right back. And so instead of them getting a shot to go up by more than 3, now they're still just up 3 going into the fourth quarter. So Vikings hanging in there. So let's take a 30-second break, and that's the Viking basketball on B93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here, and we are ready for fourth quarter. The Vikings trail 38-35. They have crawled back into this, got to within 3 here to start the fourth quarter. Jason Shaw for a long 3 off the handle, no good. But a rebound by the Vikings. Andre Ford missed the putback, and now the rebound comes out to the Wildcats. So Lazier in the paint, kicks out to Myers. Manny Myers with the three-pointer. I didn't think it was a 3, but the referee held up his hands. Now Shaw with it. Vikings back down by 6 at the 41-35 score. Now here's Morton. Spin move paint.
Great
Good! Shot. Marion Morton leading all scorers with 14. Now Lazier wasn't even ready for it. Luckily he didn't travel. So now Myers off the bank and good. So Manny Myers starting to heat up. 43-37. Vikings trail by 6. Now back out to Shaw. Shaw wants a 3, short. And now Lazier with the rebound. Here comes Manny Myers. Near steal. It is a steal. And Ford with the ball. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to go possession to the Wildcats. So fight for the ball. And Andre Ford gets tied up, and they're going to call a jump ball possession to Mulvane.
Checking in for Parsons, number 15, Preston Heitman.
Preston Heitman checks in for the first time for the Vikings. Checking in for Isaac Mack. .6:31 to play here in the fourth quarter. Mulvane leads 43-37. So 6-point advantage and the ball for the Wildcats. Oh, he threw it away. Andre Ford. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So turnover. Andre Ford playing some great defense.
Hustling.
Heads up. Causing that turnover. So now the Vikings have it under their own basket. Get it into Largent. Largent gets in the paint. Up and no good. Good defense there by the Wildcats. Ford better be careful reaching like that. And now they lose it out of bounds. Turnover to the Vikings. 6:17 to play in the ball game. 43-37. Checking back in is number 2, Hudson Myers. And here comes Andre Ford bringing it up the court for the Vikings. And near steal by Lazier. Shaw to inbound for the Vikings. Gets it into Ford. Morton. Now to Largent in the top of the paint. Now Shaw. He wants to go all the way to the basket. Shaw underneath, gets fouled. He gets bailed out there because he was all the way under. There's no way he could make it.
The only way he was making that is if he reversed it.
Yeah. Cannon Lazier picks up his second foul. At the line, this is the first free throws of the game for the Vikings, Drew.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. 5:55 to play, fourth quarter. And I don't show any free throws for the Vikings. There's 4 in the game for the Wildcats. First free throw is no good. Second free throw up and also no good. So no good on the free throws. 6-point advantage for the Wildcats. And now rebound to Largent. Man, there's a lot of shoving and no fouls called. Marion Morton for 3, and it's good. Marion Morton now with 17 points as Jason Shaw goes to the floor. I'm not sure what happened. So 43-40. The Vikings trail by 3, and Jason Shaw. I didn't see what happened. Did you?
Yeah, it was a non-contact. I'm not sure. It just looked like he fell, pain in his knee.
Yeah. Hopefully Jason Shaw will be okay. 5:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jason Shaw getting helped up, and he's not able to put much weight on that right leg.
No.
So I don't know. He was just going back down the court. I don't know what happened. I was looking down court. So it will be Mulvane basketball and a 3-point lead at the 5:35 mark here in the fourth quarter. So Marion Morton, Preston Heitman, Isaac Mack, Connor Largent, and Andre Ford are the players in the game for the Vikings. Manny Myers will inbound to Hudson Myers. And here comes Manny. Oh, Lazier couldn't handle it. Here comes Marion Morton. Now he gets it to Heitman in the corner. Now underneath the Largent. Largent's fouled, no call. Now Entwistle with the rebound. Wow. They're letting them play.
That they are.
And here is Lazier for 3, no good. And Largent with the rebound. Morton. 4:56 and counting to go in the game. 43-40. Largent underneath. Oh, wow.
Great putback.
Heitman with the big putback. The Vikings are within 1 point. 43-42. And now Ford with a steal and a foul. That would have been an easy layup.
It would have.
But now.
That would have been the first lead of the game.
Yes, it would have. So the foul was on Lazier. That's his third. Now Ford with it. Now Heitman gets it underneath to Gregory. Gregory up, no good, but a rebound and a foul on the putback as it was Isaac Mack that's going to go to the line for the Vikings.
They've done a great job in this quarter of rebounding, getting those second chance efforts.
Need to knock down these free throws. First free throw is good from Matt.
First time it was tie ball games at 0-0.
Wow. The tie ball game, 43-43. Vikings with a chance to take the lead. And it is good. Vikings with a 44-43 lead with 4:26 to play. Here comes Myers. Parker Kraft for a three, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound and putback by Barnes. So now a 1 point lead for Mulvane at 45-44. Andre Ford with it. Kai Gregory. Stolen. They're going to call a foul. Looked like he just tripped. They're going to call a foul on Kai Gregory. So now Parker Kraft gets it to Myers. And Manny Myers thought about the three, goes to the paint, scores. Is fouled, but it's going to be on Kai Gregory. That's going to be his second. So Manny Myers will go to the line to shoot two. (45-44). Wildcats with a 1 point lead. Now a 2 point lead. So Manny Myers will have one more free throw. 3:49 to play in the ball game. 46-44. And that one crawls over the top. 47-44. So the Vikings just need to score some baskets. They don't need to tie it. A two will be great. Andre Ford gets to the elbow. Should just shoot it. He does and misses it. Now they're going to call a foul. On the floor.
Defensive foul.
Manny Myers picks up his first foul. So the Vikings will have the ball underneath their own basket. Andre Ford will inbound. Needs to get it in, Gets it in the Largent. Jason Shaw's back out there, Drew.
I see that.
I don't know, maybe it was a cramp. He looks fine. Marion Morton for a three, short. And a hustle rebound by Shaw. Wow. Not only is he okay, he's hustling.
Yes, he is.
Andre Ford needs help. He needs to get rid of it. Mack, now to Morton. Morton for three, short. Barnes with the rebound, now out to Myers. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. 3 point lead for Mulvane. Parker Kraft with it. Now we got a timeout. Wildcats. A full timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Back to Mulvane High School, Tony Fuentes, Drew Fuentes. And we have 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the ball game. 47-44, Mulvane, as the Vikings have fought hard to try to come back in this game. But Mulvane does have the possession and a 3-point lead. 20 on the shot clock here. Entwistle with it. Gets it to Hudson Myers. Now Entwistle for a three. No good. Jason Shaw rebound. Here comes the Vikings. 2.5 to play. Shaw gets it to Morton. Down to Largent. Back out to Shaw, and he throws it away.
It's a little too strong.
So now Mulvane with the possession and a 3-point lead. But with the shot clock this year, it makes him not be able to run more than 35 seconds before a shot. The Vikings still very much in this game. Myers, missed shot, Largent rebound. Now Largent gives it off to Ford. Ford gets it to Shaw. Shaw thought about the long three. Now Ford gets in the paint, gets it to Largent underneath, fouled and score it. So a big bucket there by Connor Largent. Now he's up to 8 points, and he's going to have a chance to tie the game at the 2:01 mark. Big free throw by Largent to tie it up. So 47-47.
2:01 to play.
2:01 to play. Here comes Hudson Myers up the court. Gives it off to Manny Myers. Almost the back court. Lazier. Good defense by the Vikings here. Now a three-pointer by Entwistle. No good. Rebound goes to Shaw. Here comes the Vikings.
Slow.
Tie ball game. Andre Ford. Andre Ford gets in the paint. He wants to go up. Misses it. Barnes with the rebound. 1:25 to play. Tie ball game. Manny Myers with it. Entwistle for a three. No good. And Largent with the rebound. Vikings with the ball. Minute to play. Tie game. Ford gives it to Morton. Morton wants to go all the way in the paint. Missed it. I thought he had it. It looked good. Down under a minute. Tie ball game. Here comes Manny Myers. Down to 42 seconds. Hudson Myers back to Manny Myers. Now Lazier for a three, air ball.
But it's off of Parsons.
Off of Parsons and out of bounds.
And now it's no shot clock.
It shouldn't have reset. It was an air ball. And now inbounds goes to, got a timeout on the floor. Made basket by Manny Myers. That's a big bucket there, Drew.
It was.
49-47, 23.2 seconds. So the Vikings will have a chance to tie or take the lead here in the last 23 seconds after this timeout. And no matter win or lose, I like the fight.
It's a hard. They fought hard.
And these guys are fighting. A lot of underclassmen with some big minutes here in this game. You know, Morton and Ford and Mack, all those underclassmen coming in and scoring points, along with, you know, Shaw and Largent, as you know, the seniors playing in there as well. But I'm just proud of the fight. I mean, the Vikings only scored 20 points in the first half, and now they're up to 47. So I mean, definitely much improved second half.
They've showed their hustle this second half.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
So, I mean, this could be interesting to see if they actually try to get it in the paint or if they try to go for a three in the win, which, I mean, as long as they get a decent shot, I I wouldn't mind the 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'll see what Mulvane does on
You also have to
here.
have some clock management too. You don't want to leave them with too much time if you do take the 3.
Yep. So here goes Mack, inbounds to Ford. Ford gives it back off to Mack, now to Shaw. Across to Ford. Down to 15 seconds. Andre Ford now 12 seconds. Ford's going to keep it. Spin move in the paint. Goes up and scores it. 6 seconds. Tie ball game. Lazier shoots it. No good. We're going to overtime.
Hard fought.
Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on B93.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Mulvane High School, Tony Fuentes, Drew Fuentes, Karen Artisty back at the KLKC studio, and we're going to overtime. The Vikings trailed 16-6, trailed by 10th in the first, trailed 26-20 by 6 at the end of the half, trailed by 3 at the end of the third quarter, and now we are tied at 49, and so we are in overtime. And the Vikings win the jump. Isaac Mack, now Jason Shaw with it. Gets it to Ford. Now Morton. Back out to Mack. Mack over to Blargent. Back over to Morton. Knocked away. Here comes Manny Myers. Scores it. So Manny Myers with the big bucket here in overtime. 51-49. Andre Ford with it. Now another turnover. So the Vikings, 2 possessions, no shots. That's not what they want here in the overtime period. So now Hudson Myers, back to Manny Myers. We're down at the 3-minute mark. Lazier. Going to be a charging call on the Wildcats as Lazier is hard to get up, and that's his 4th foul too, Drew. Full timeout, Vikings. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees. Then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here in Mulvane, Kansas. Vikings are trailing the Wildcats 51-49 here in overtime. 3 minutes to play. Vikings have the possession after a charging foul on Cannon Lazier for the Wildcats.
Looks like Mulvane's coming out in the press.
Yep, both Myers boys up front. Isaac Mack wants to get it into Ford. Ford gets it back to Mack. Now to Shaw. Needs to get it across.
Got to move.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. He just traveled.
Yep.
So that's 3 possessions, Drew, and no shots.
Yeah, just little mistakes.
Surprising we're only down by 2.
Yeah. We got a break with that charging call, and then just a couple of missed shots.
Yep. And now Parker Kraft back in the game for the Wildcats. We're down to 2:45. Manny Myers. Myers in the paint, little floater, no good. Connor Largent with the rebound. Gets it out to Ford. Andre Ford. Gets it off to Shaw. Back to Ford. Now Largent. Now Ford. Back to Morton. Another turnover. So 4 possessions and no shots.
Yeah, they keep trying to get it in the middle.
Yeah, we got to just do something different. Now Kraft. And they're going to run some clock here, it looks like. Now Kraft for a 3. In and out, no good. Ford with the rebound. Wow, we're just lucky to only be down 2.
Yeah.
This is our 5th possession. We haven't taken a shot in overtime yet. Morton with it. Morton gets his elbow.
There it
Puts up
is.
and good. So Marion Morton. Marion Morton now with 19 points for the Vikings. 51-51. Manny Myers kicks it to Kraft. Back to Myers. Minute 20 to play in the ball game. Actually in overtime. We were tied at 49 at the end of regulation. Now Entwistle for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Isaac Mack. Here comes Jason Shaw. Now Ford gets in the lane. Andre Ford missed the shot. Oh, he got held.
He's getting held.
That's unbelievable. Marion Morton.
Let's
good.
go.
Marion Morton with a big bucket. 53-51. Vikings with the lead. 45 seconds to go in overtime. And
they just threw it away.
Behind backcourt violation. The Vikings have the ball and a 2-point advantage.
That was a huge turn of events right there in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah. The Vikings actually could run a lot of clock here. I think they're going to try to foul. They're trying to foul, and the refs aren't calling the fouls. Isaac Mack now having a kind of a wrestling match there with Entwistle. Now Shaw with it. Back to Ford. Ford's going to hold. They're telling him to foul. The foul is on Manny Myers. That's his 3rd. Drew, this is unbelievable. The Vikings could make these free throws. It'd be tough to come back. Andre Ford at the line. Missed it. Andre Ford will have one more.
Need the second one.
17.2 left in the first overtime.
He made it.
Second one's good. 3-point advantage. Here comes Manny Myers. Gets it to Connor Lazier. Now we got a timeout by the Mulvane coach. 11.8. 3-point advantage for the Vikings. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating voltage storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School. Tony Fuentes here. 11.8 seconds left here in the first overtime. Vikings lead 54-51. Mulvane does have the possession, but the Vikings only have 2 fouls in the quarter, so the Vikings can foul twice before sending Mulvane to the... I'm wondering if they're going to try to foul a couple times to run this clock down a little bit. We'll see what they're going to do. Yep, there's one. So the foul is on Isaac Mack. That's just his first. Down to 10 seconds.
They're saying that there's a shove, but I mean, I'm sitting here watching the video, and
yeah, I thought they shoved off of us.
He did.
Another foul.
That's another 4 seconds off. I think your logic was
yep. So
right.
Now we're down to 6.1, so that's going to stress the shot even more.
Yeah.
So I would say Hudson Myers has not scored a point.
No.
Number 2, I would foul him and send him to the line. I would foul number 2 and send him to the line.
He made it.
Made basket by 21. Now we're going to double overtime.
Yeah. As soon as it left his hands, I saw it. It was a clean shot.
So Jack Entwistle with a big three-pointer to send us to double overtime. That's unbelievable.
You got to communicate there.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. Well, we're just going to keep it here. So 54-54 at the end of double overtime, or end of the first overtime. So we're going to get sent to the second overtime. So I think I would have fouled and sent him to the line.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have let him got the shot off.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the first 2 people to touch the ball there didn't really have anybody close to him.
No.
It was just a quick pass and a quick pass, and I mean that shot was up by the 3-second mark.
Yeah, it was, because when it went through the net, it was at 2.1.
Yep.
So I always thought that the clock stopped on a made basket, but I don't know. Maybe that's just college and pros. So back to 4 minutes, back to another jump ball. Isaac Mack and Kenan Lazier. This time Lazier gets it to Ford, comes up with it. But it comes down to the first 4 possessions that overtime, Drew. We never got a shot off.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So we're going to call a travel on Isaac Mack. So that's the first possession with no shot. So we're just turning the ball over too much.
Yep.
I mean, when they go back and look at the tape,
it's just little mistakes.
Little mistakes that, I mean, this game could have been put to bed. But I like the fight.
Yes.
And now another turnover. Here comes Andre Ford. I mean, the Vikings still have a huge chance here to win this game. And Shaw in the paint, no good. And now a foul. And it's going to send Hudson Myers, the guy who has not scored the entire night, to the line.
Also foul 23, Jason Shaw, his 3rd personal.
So Jason Shaw picks up his 3rd.
At the line, Hudson Myers.
So first free throw's no good. So this is the guy that I wanted him to foul at the end of the overtime, because he hasn't scored a point the entire game.
Yeah.
And the second free throw is good. (55-54). Vikings trail by 1. Isaac Mack gets it back to Ford. Ford looking for Largent, got to kick it back out. Isaac Mack for a three.
Hit the top.
Yep. So now back to Mulvane basketball. 3:04 to play, second overtime. Here comes Manny Myers. Myers gets it in the paint, no good. Here's Jason Shaw coming up the floor. He's picked up by Hudson Myers. Marion Morton gets it to Largent. Kick back out to Mack, back to Largent. Over the corner to Ford. Ford gets in the paint. Now Morton. Nearly lost, it is lost. And here comes Manny Myers with the layup, and it's good. Manny Myers scores it. Now, should have been a foul, but now.
Needed a.
So now Wildcats with the jump ball possession.
Need to just have better control.
Yeah. 57-54, 2:13 to play. Here in the second overtime.
It seems just trying to move too quick, out of sorts. You just need to settle down, you know, don't force anything, let it come to you. I mean, basketball's a game of runs. You just got to be on the right end of them.
Now the Vikings led by 3 with 6.6 left, and then Entwistle hit a 3 at the end of the first overtime to tie it to go to the second overtime. Here we are, 57-54 Mulvane, and a turnover. Here comes the Vikings. Andre Ford gets in the paint, and they're going to call block.
He'll be at the line.
So Ford will be at the line to shoot 2. So 57.
You know, it really took me a second to realize that they switched to the 5 foul.
Yeah. They switched that, I think it was last year or the year before. It's different, but I like it. Andre Ford at the line. First one's up, and no good. Preston Heitman checked in for the Vikings. Checking in for Shaw. So second free throw from Andre Ford is good. 57-55. Vikings trail by 2. Hudson Myers. Now Entwistle for 3, no good. Lazier with an offensive rebound. And they're going to say Marion Morton got hit in the eye. I don't know. They're calling the foul on Marion Morton too.
Yeah.
That's just his first foul. As hard as he's played, for him to only have 1 foul is impressive.
Very much so.
Lazier knocks down the first one. So Cannon Lazier now with 17 points on the game. And Lazier will have 1 more to try to make it a 2-possession game. 58-55. Make that 59-55. Parsons very much needs a bucket here. They've only had 1 point here in this second overtime. Now we got a timeout. Timeout Vikings. Let's take a 30-second with them. Listen to Viking basketball on V93.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
To Mulvane, Kansas. Tony Fuentes along with Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream tonight. Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio, passing us through. We're in the second overtime. 1:39 to play here in the second overtime. Vikings trail 59-55. So down by 4, and they have the possession. And much needed bucket here for the Vikings on this trip. So Shaw gets it into Ford. Largent with it up top. Now Shaw. Shaw guarded hard by Lazier. Shaw puts it up. No good, and
Yeah, that's an off-ball foul.
there's going to be a foul on the Vikings.
He sends him directly to the line.
So Parker Kraft, I think, is going to be the shooter.
That's his second personal. At the line shooting 2 for Mulvane is number 1, Parker Kraft.
So Parker Kraft off 2. Minute 23 to play in the second overtime. 59-55, Mulvane. First free throw is missed by Parker Kraft. So the score remains a 4-point lead. Kraft will have one more. Second free throw is good. So 5-point lead now. And Entwistle checks back in. Entwistle right now is the hero of the night with a 3-pointer to tie the game to go to the second overtime. And the basketball goes down the hallway here at Mulvane High School. One of our cheerleaders chased it down for us.
Got a full timeout.
Got timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second break. Listen to Viking basketball on B93.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Welcome back to Mulvane High School, Mulvane, Kansas. Tony Fuentes here, and we are in second overtime. Vikings trail by 5. They trail 60-55 with 1:13 to play here in the second overtime, and Vikings just kind of lost their steam. They had a 3-point lead there with just a few seconds left here in the first overtime, and just couldn't hold on to it.
And since then, it's been a 9-1 run.
Yep. So Shaw to inbound, gets it into Largent. Largent gets it up to Ford. Vikings have to have a bucket here or this game is over. Morton throws it to Largent, that's a turnover. Now Myers out to Entwistle. Timeout, Wildcats. We'll just keep it here. 49.6 on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock, and this is the hole that I don't think they're going to get out of this one. This is tough.
I mean, I've seen crazier. I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely going to take wouldn't necessarily say a miracle, but something of the sort. Just got to get a quick stop or a steal, and maybe 2 of them, and a couple quick buckets.
Yeah, the Vikings are very much in need of some kind of a miracle here to try to pull this win out here tonight. I felt like they could have really stolen a win, and then
just by hustle.
Yeah, they really hustled in the fourth quarter and first overtime, and then just now it's just I think they're just starting to get a little worn down.
Yeah.
So Vikings either got to steal or foul. And that's the only option here as Hudson Myers throws it into Manny Myers. So now Preston Heitman fouls Hudson Myers, and now he'll go to the free throw line for the second time here in the second overtime.
Fouls on Preston Heitman, that's his first personal. On the line shooting 2, Hudson Myers.
So 5-point advantage and 2 free throws coming for the Wildcats. That's Hudson Myers at the line. First one is good.
On the floor for the Vikings, number 23, Jason Shaw, and number 30, Sebastian Hunsley.
So Hunsley, Shaw, Morton, all checked back in. 6-point advantage now. 43 seconds to play. One more free throw from Hudson Myers, and it's up and good.
Free throws by Hudson Myers. Tucker Kraft into the game for the Wildcats.
Well, the Vikings get it in now. Here comes Shaw off the floor. 7-point advantage. Hunsley shoots a 3 off the mark, and Ford with the putback. So Andre Ford with the big bucket. Now a foul in the backcourt. And the foul is on Andre Ford.
Second personal at the line, shooting 2, Hudson Myers.
So 62-57. 2 more free throws coming for Hudson Myers. First one's good. Back to a 6-point advantage. Here comes Rome Strickland checking back in. Checks in for Hunsley. Big free throws down the line here for Hudson Myers. He hadn't scored till the second overtime.
Yeah.
And he's had 5 straight free throws. And all 5 of them are big.
Yes.
Andre Ford puts up a shot. No good. They're going to say ball to Mulvane. So 64-57. 64-57. And trying to get it inbounds. And now they throw it to Largent.
Shoot it.
Largent. Now Morton for a 3. No good. And a foul, but it's going to be too little, too late, I believe. But Andre Ford will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you gotta get that steal and put it up almost immediately to have a shot. You can't try and kick it around for 8 seconds.
No. Preston Heitman will check in.
Preston Heitman, Isaac Mapp check in for the Vikings.
First free throw is no good. 64-57. Vikings trail by 7. Andre Ford one more free throw, and we only have 2.7 seconds left. The second free throw is also off the mark, no good. And now Heitman will pick up a foul.
Parsons foul number 15, Preston Heitman.
That was a
Personal at the line, shooting 2 free throws is Bryson Canfield.
So Bryson Canfield, who just checked into the game, is going to shoot 2 free throws. So first free throw is no good. One more free throw. So Mulvane wins at 64-57. We're just going to keep it here and roll into the Bowen Pharmacy post-game report as we have a long road trip home. I'm going to run down the scores. So here is your Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. For the Mulvane Wildcats, Hudson Myers with 5, Manny Myers 18, Cannon Lazier 18, Jack Entwistle with 10, Braylon Barnes with 4, Parker Kraft with 7, Tavion Richardson with 2, and for the Vikings, Marion Morton leading all scorers with 21 points, Deshaun Pleasant with 3, Andre Ford with 9, Connor Largent with 9, Isaac Mack with 4, Preston Heitman with 2, Jason Shaw with 6, Kai Gregory with 4, and Drew they had it. They're young. They're going to get better. They're going to win some games.
No, 100%. And I mean, just the hustle and the effort that was showed tonight just kind of shows you. I mean, sometimes inexperience can, doesn't have to be your downfall.
Exactly.
If you're willing to hustle like they did tonight and put in your full effort. I mean, multiple guys I would really like to say they did a great job.
Yep. And that's gonna wrap it up for our Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. For Drew Fuentes and Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio, this is Tony Fuentes signing off from Mulvane. We'll see you Thursday.